At a red light intersection, a girl stood there, confused, staring at the car beside her. She quickly nudged her boyfriend, and the boy leaned out to see a white person acting as a driver for a black man. In the 1960s America, this was something most white people couldn't accept. But Tony seemed unfazed. Shelley had two rules. First, only a Steinway piano could be used for performances. Second, every night, the best bottle of whiskey must be delivered to his room. Tony, munching on his food, was jotting down Shelley's requests. When they passed a rest area, Tony was drawn to some exquisite gemstones. He had initially planned to buy one as a gift for his child, but the high price made him reconsider. At that moment, he spotted a gem that had fallen on the ground. Seeing no one around, Tony casually pocketed it. However, someone else witnessed the act. When Shelley found out, he insisted that Tony return the gem, but Tony felt it was his since he had found it and didn't see the need to give it back. Shelley didn't back down and told Tony that if he didn't return the gem, he couldn't drive. With no other choice, Tony reluctantly agreed. Soon, they reached the first stop of the tour. Before the performance, Shelley approached Tony. Considering they would be meeting high-class people, he suggested Tony change his habit of swearing. Tony felt offended by this, thinking Shelley was criticizing him. The performance began, and Shelley's fingers danced across the piano keys, producing beautiful music that moved everyone in the audience. Tony, captivated by the performance, found himself seeing Shelley in a new light. The next day, they arrived in Indiana. Tony went to check the piano at the venue, only to discover it wasn't a Steinway, and it was covered in trash. Tony approached the staff to resolve the issue, but the workers not only disrespected Shelley because he was black, but also spoke rudely to Tony.